laps will be the distance here. Way the lineup looks will be Tucker Donath on the pole, 28. Along with Ken Klinkowsky in the 30. Row number 2, Andrew Hennessy in the 87, the 1 of Josh Verne Jr. Row number 3, Chris Nethers, the 89, with the 25 of George Sanford, and Guy Gosselin will round out the field in the 93. So everybody out there on the track that's in this one, and we'll get them lined up and ready to go. So the field lines up behind the Bob Johnson Auto Group pace truck, and we will be set to go green. 15 laps is going to be the distance. The Panther Frameworks Crate Sprint Cars. Last call on the 50-50, last call on the 50-50. Well over $600 going to tonight's winner, and there's a couple of our 50-50 sellers right down here in front. If you need tickets, flag them down or head to the 50-50 booth and get them all. Be drawn right after the Whitesboro Plow Shop 358 Modifieds. Green lights are on and we're underway. Up into turn number 1 and 2 goes the leader. It will be Tucker Donath leading away down the back straightaway. 3 wide battle for second. Andrew Hennessy on the bottom. Josh Verne Jr. around the top side. Ken Klinkowsky through the middle. Going to be Andrew Hennessy picking up the 2 spot as they click off lap number 1. Tucker Donath in control. Andrew Hennessy back there second. Josh Verne Jr. dipping down to the inside lane. He'll try to pick up third and does just that as they work it down the back stretch. Top 4 breaking away from the rest of the field here into turn number 3 and 4 with Tucker Donath in command off the turn. Battle is on for position number 3 right now. Josh Verne Jr. has a spot. Ken Klinkowsky, the veteran, right there with him into turn number 1 and 2 and down the back stretch. Right now, Tucker Donath seems to be the class of the field, working his way down into turn number 3 and 4. He's got a healthy advantage over the rest of the field right now. About 5 car lengths over Andrew Hennessy. Picked up his first ever sprint car win here at Can-Am last week. Andrew, of course, picked up a win 1 season ago at the Brighton Speedway in the Action Sprint Tour Series, which is no longer going. But Andrew picked up his first sprint car win last year, got another one here last week, and would love to get 2 in a row. Josh Verne Jr. splitting his time this year, running here on Friday nights and, of course, Saturday night at the Brockville Speedway. Getting used to some different racetracks out there, and he's holding on to position number 3 at the moment. Ken Klinkowsky is 4th. George Sanford completes the top 5. Then it's Guy Gosselin and Chris Nethers in that order. But Tucker Donath in command of the field. 5 down, 10 more to go, and your opening day winner. Trying to hold off 2 of the best in this division right now as they work into turn number 3 and 4 and back down to the line this time by. We will have 6 laps up on the leaderboard. Right now, Tucker Donath seems to have the fast way around. Andrew Hennessy keeping that car glued right around the bottom portion of the racetrack. Looks like he's able to keep it down about a lane lower in turn number 3 and 4 than he does down in turn number 1 and 2. gets up off the bottom going down into the corner, and I think that's where Tucker Donath is getting the advantage here as they work it up into turn number 3 and 4. Again, Hennessy keeps it glued to the bottom, that time up off the turn. 8 down, 7 more to go, and the gap between the top 3 is starting to shrink just a little bit as Tucker Donath holds the lead, but Andrew Hennessy gets another good run up off the turn, closes the gap to within 3 car lengths down the backstretch. Into turn number 3 and 4, Josh Verne Jr. drives it deep into the corner that time, gets close to Andrew Hennessy, but loses some ground coming up off the turn. And right now, Andrew Hennessy is going to make a race out of this one. We got 6 laps left to go, and the battle is on for the number 1, 2, and 3 positions as they work the back straightaway. Tucker Donath, Andrew Hennessy, and Josh Verne Jr. That is your top 3 as they motor into turn number 3 and 4. Back to the line. Here comes Andrew Hennessy looking for the lead as Donath slips up off the bottom. Andrew Hennessy takes full advantage, grabs the lead briefly into turn number 1. Hennessy and Donath fighting back. Here comes Verne to the outside. 3 wide down the backstretch. They get it sorted out down to 2 wide into turn number 3, and Verne goes back to the outside lane in turn number 3 and 4. Hennessy up to the bottom off the corner this time by Hennessy will grab the lead once again. We got 4 to go. 4 laps remaining. Josh Verne Jr. is not out of this one just yet. Andrew Hennessy trying to go back to back. As they work it down the back straightaway, Tucker Donath losing ground to the race leaders into turn number 3 and 4. Back to the line, we'll have 3 to go this time by, and the battle is on for the number 1 spot. Great battle up front for the race lead. Josh Verne Jr. starting to lose touch with Andrew Hennessy down the back straightaway. Lap car Guy Gosselin right in front of the race leader. Just going to affect Andrew Hennessy at all coming up off the turn. Doesn't matter right now. We got 2 laps left to go. And Hennessy will scoot to the outside lane. He'll get around the 93 of Gosselin down the back straightaway, and now he'll try to run away and hide from Josh Verne Jr. into turn number 3 and 4. White flag will be displayed this time by for Andrew Hennessy. Had competed here for a long time in crate late models and more recently here in the sprint car division. Had never won until last week. He's down the back straightaway. He waited a long time to get that first ever Can-Am win. He'll set it up into turn number 3 and 4, and 7 days later, he's going to get his second ever Can-Am victory. Andrew Hennessy, a winner once again. Josh Verne Jr. will cross in second, and Tucker Donath, a hard-fought drive, comes home third, and we're going to go trackside.